right now, building a personal brand, seeing the number of retrenchment that is happening in the US and environs, you have to build a personal brand. I am seeing persons who are presently laid off and they are scrambling right now to build that personal brand. If they had built that personal brand before that layoff, then after now they would have been a much better place because companies would reach out to them rather than reaching out to companies. Punita, what do you think about this?
Yes, I truly feel that it's very important that while all the layoffs are happening with so many companies, I don't want to name them right now, but it's very, very sad that the layoffs are happening, and hence we as individuals, we as professionals have to be very, very clear about who we are as professionals. Like, for example, I'm a content marketer, and put ourselves out there on LinkedIn, on Instagram, on Twitter, on YouTube. Put yourself out there day after day, day after day. Only then people will know us for who we are. And that's how we will be able to build our personal brands. And building a personal brand in 2023 is the most crucial thing to do, you know?
Certainly. And the reason for building a personal brand going forward, because that you basically representing the company. And that company will look very prestigious seeing that you are working for that company. And it's important because we know this cliche saying, people buy from people, but it's so true. So by you building a personal brand helps you to get more business, whether you are in sales, whether you are in marketing, whatever profession that you're in. So put yourself out there. People stop being shy. Like yesterday, Punita, I had the content creation series audio events. And when we asked if someone want to ask a question, it had persons that come up, but other persons I know want to ask questions because we have conversations in the inbox and they don't want to ask. It's only after the audio event, then they reach out to you to ask. So you really have to be fearless and you have to be confident in yourself that you could build that successful personal brand.
Absolutely, because building a personal brand requires a lot of consistency, requires also a lot of effort, but also it requires from your end to know who you are. And once you know
Hmm.
who you are, Antonio, then the opposite person who wants to know about your services can take action very easily. Hence, building a personal brand will definitely help you in the future, for sure. You know, job today will is there, tomorrow is not there, but at least a personal brand will stay with you till you're 80, 90, till whatever age.
And you are a perfect example of building a personal brand because you was in the corporate world and then after you took that leap of faith and you jump into entrepreneurship and you are doing well, you are even hiring persons on behalf of your company. And it's so amazing to know that when someone who's really confident and really decide, hey, I'm working so great for this company, I could take that leap of faith and go into entrepreneurship and serve well. And you are a perfect example of that, Punita. And just tell persons how it is that you made that transition and how you felt, because I sure that you had a sense of fear in you, but then after you just overcome that fear and then you just went at it forthwith.
Yeah, I mean, I was in a 9 to 5 corporate job, very well, high paying corporate job, in a media company in Mumbai city. But I just felt that it's very, very important that I get out of my comfort zone. And because I got out of my comfort zone, it really helped me take that risk. Number
Hmm.
one, because I took that big risk, that what am I going to lose? I'm just going to be losing a monthly income, like fixed income.
Hmm.
But then the minute you do that, you quit your job, your energy levels go double and triple because you have to build yourself.
Yeah.
Because you have to build yourself, like it's like you have to figure out your food every day.
Hmm. Hmm.
So if you have
Yeah.
to figure out your own food every day, you will work triple the efforts. And that's the mindset I kept 2.5 years back, Antonio. And because I did that, my whole consistent effort became very simple. Like it's like how you wake up in the morning and you brush your teeth every day. It's become a
Hmm.
routine of our lives since we were born. Building a personal brand becomes like that only. if you imbibe it in yourself, and once you imbibe it in yourself, the process is very very seamless. And it's the whole idea of building a personal brand has not only helped me uh, and build me as my own, but also I've been
Mm-hmm.
able to employ so many people. You know, I've been able to
Hmm.
give job opportunities to so many people because of my work, because the
Mm-hmm.
work that is increasing. So building a personal brand has lots and lots of benefits, and it's worth taking the leap of faith only when you know who you are.
Hmm. That's the
And
thing
once you
about
know,
it.
and many people ask me, Antonio, how do you know who you are? Well, passion. If you're
Yeah.
passionate about something, go for it. That's about it.
That is so true, Punita. You have to know who you are and you have to know who you are serving and what is your purpose. Your purpose is to do what? Monetize or serve? Serve, because when you serve, the monetization will come. So don't study about
Exactly.
the money. Those who saying that things are hard, yes, we understand that, but you have to overcome that. That's a fear that is just blocking your vision. And if it is that you are serving, everything will fall in place. So, Punita, what you would say for those who start entrepreneurship but they have not landed their first client? What are some ways that they could do to land their first client? Because I believe that's a big difficulty with a lot of persons. And when someone land their first client, everything else falls in place with them going forward after.
Very three simple steps. Before I share my three simple steps of how to, land your first clients, I'll give you a very simple example of how I started out 2.5 years back. Just because I was in a 9 to 5 corporate job and I had a very good work experience, that doesn't mean people will trust me easily. No, that didn't happen. For the first 6 months, I did a lot of pro bono. In
Mm-hmm.
that lot of pro bono services, in terms of offering free services or offering a little lower price on my services,
Mm-hmm.
that helped me
Mm-hmm.
build relationships with my clients. Number one. Number two, it helped build trust. And number three, it gave the client confidence that yes, I can do it.
Mm-hmm.
So that step number one is offer your pro bono services. Step number two is, while you build your personal brand, also send out messages to brands, messages to individuals about who you are, like an outbound message, telling them who
Mm-hmm.
you are, telling them how you can help them, telling them how you can actually be of help to them, and also most importantly, how you can help them offer your services. That's step number three. And fourth is consistency. Without consistency, you are nowhere in this game. You are just
Mm-hmm.
finished, you know. So you have to be consistent. I have grown to 61,000 followers on LinkedIn
Mm-hmm.
only because I'm consistent. I mean, and also I know my who and my what, most importantly. So once you identify these four simple areas, then you will land your first clients, but it's a process of time, and it's a process of a lot of energy putting in and a lot of community building.
Yes, I agree. I love that. Who, and you have to know what also. And most importantly, persons who want to land their first client, you have to provide value. Value. It's something that is not just a cliche saying, but you have to do your market research. You have to understand in your particular niche market what people want to hear, not what you want to give, but what people want to hear. By asking questions, by reaching out to persons within your connection base and asking them, with the services that I provide, what it is that you think that might be beneficial to you in terms of content. These are the kind of questions that you need to be asking. You have to jump on calls with individuals, your connection base, and build a relationship. LinkedIn is not social selling, but it's socializing. When it is that you socialize, then after people build trust and credibility with you, and then after they will buy into you eventually, or they may refer you to someone else. A great strategy, everyone who's listening right now, in order to land your first client that could make you make tons of money is by looking not for an individual, Look for the biggest business. They say when you are dreaming, you must dream big. Look for a big company, try to provide a free service to that company, and then after ask that company if it is that they could refer you to another company. The chances are they will refer you to a company that is big like them. And that could be a great hack that you could land your first client that is big. And from there is referrals after referrals. I know persons, Punita, who started a business by going to the top clients, doing a great job, and then now that client give them a referral, and after that is only top referrals. They don't have to go and prospect an individual for their service. They are working with brands. So people, we have to think. Everything is planning and a strategic plan going forward. I sometimes wonder how it is persons can land a client, because to me it's not that hard. It's just about strategic thinking.
Absolutely, Antonio. Yes, that's
Yes.
very true. But that's very true what
Mhm.
you're saying, because you have to have a strategy. You can't just randomly create content, Antonio.
No.
There has to be a process, there has to be a strategy. You need to create your content buckets, and you need to go out there day after day, till people actually know you for who you are. Some
Mhm.
great comments here.
So, Constance said a great advice. I also offered pro bono services by providing free resume reviewing services and providing feedback. That is great. I like that. You see that providing something free, and then persons now, if they want to recommend someone, or if it is that they want your services in the future, so be it. This is the kind of things that will put you in front of your competitors, and people will reach out to you, certainly. And Punita, I want to ask you a question in the sense of how did you grow from starting on LinkedIn to the number of followers that you had? What it is that you did to achieve that? Because I know that some persons, they always want to increase their following, which is good, because the more following that you have is the more people in your network that you could connect with and have conversations going forward. So share a bit of light on that, please.
Five simple steps. Number one, I optimize my profile, which let my audience know, which made my audience understand my who and what. Once that step one was done, I followed the power of four C's. Number one is content. I put out content day after day, letting my audience know, educating my audience, empowering my audience. So content was number one. Second was consistency. I used to post at least two posts per day,
Mm-hmm.
every single day. That's number two. Third is collaborations. Collaborations like with amazing creators like you, Antonio, doing
Thank you.
collab lives, doing carousel content, doing audio
Mm-hmm.
events. Collaboration plays a very key role. So
So true.
content, consistency, and collaborations. And most important, the fourth C, community building. I made sure I supported my community every single day. Creators, content writers, content strategists, by commenting on their post, by supporting their content who is starting out. Because I did that, a lot of their followers started following me. So, five
Mm.
steps: profile, content, community, consistency, and collaborations.
Whoa, love it, love it. And what I will tell everyone, right? This is my last message to you all. Do not give up. I see a lot of persons giving up, Punita. They will start something, let's say it's a Lincoln Live series or the event series, and because that they are not getting the number of viewers that they would like to get, or the number of engagement, they will stop. If you give up, that means you are a failure. You do not give up. When you think about most successful persons out there, they never give up. If they had give up, then after we would not be able to go Disney World. If Mark Zuckerberg had give up, we'd have never be able to have Facebook. So if it is that these people give up, we would not have had these luxuries that we are having today. So why would you give up when somebody is cheering on, and you now giving up and making them now feel less than, and they now would would want to do something in terms of being an entrepreneur. So don't give up, because when you give up, you are looking weak. You are basically not living your dreams, you are living your fears. So my message to everyone is that yes, I understand that you may not be seeing the performance that you want in terms of the number of viewers, in terms of clients going forward, but it's all about serving. If you really and genuinely care about your audience, about your community, you will not give up. You will continue going and going and going like an energizer battery, and things will happen for you. That's my message. Punita, anything in closing that you would like to tell the audience
I
today?
have only two simple messages to the audience who's listening here. Number one, be fearless.
Mhm.
And number two, put yourself out there every day. That's it.
Yes, love it. And for those who want to work with Punita, you can reach out to her. She's on LinkedIn. She answers her messages very quickly, I must say. And if you want to work with me, I offer sales and marketing and LinkedIn coaching. Please do reach out. Thank you everyone for joining in today. Those who on the replay, just type hashtag team replay and we will see you next week once again. Do have a productive rest of your week and be safe out there. Thank you.